From wherever you're watching us across the country, the continent and beyond. Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Daily Report right here on your authoritative channel TV47. My name is George Maringa. The sign language interpreter at the bottom end of your screen is my colleague Catherine Simala. We thank you so much for joining us on this first Monday of the month, where we have a myriad of issues to discuss with my guest tonight, the Honorable Karungo Avangwa. He is a senator of Kiambu County. Now, he has introduced a bill, he has a bill that will seek to protect devolution on matters impeachment of the county governor, the CEC members, that is the county executive committee members, as well as the speaker of the county assemblies. That is a conversation that we want to have a little bit later on this program, where you can trust TV47 News to inform you on matters, power and politics, especially on Mondays. By the way, did you know that the 6th, or rather today, the 6th of November 2023, the CS, that is Kithure Kindiki, has gazetted a public holiday on 13th. That is next Monday. You also want to stand by to be informed about that specific holiday. It involves the planting of trees. This and much more coming your way right here on TV47. We invite your feedback. Our SMS line is 22047. On X at TV47 News. You can tweet me directly at George Maringa_. You can tweet the senator directly at Karungo Avangwa. Use the hashtag Daily Report, hashtag Daily Report TV47. But before we have that important conversation, let's bring you up to date with some of the top stories making headlines tonight. Tonight, 11 passengers lose their lives in a tragic road accident involving a matatu and a trailer truck in the Ngata area on the Nakuru Eldoret Highway early this morning.
Tumeweza kudhibitisha watu 8 wakiwa wameaga dunia na wengine majeruhi karibu 5 kukiwemo watoto.
All Form 4 students nationwide have started the KCSE examination early today.
I would want to wish you well as our teachers. I would want to wish the young ones well, and that we look forward to a good week.
Over 900,000 students are sitting for the examination, which is expected to conclude at the end of this month. Plus, a report released by the National Syndemic Diseases Control Council, NSDCC, has indicated that 10 counties in Kenya have reported an increase in HIV infections. You found me going through some of your feedback. Your questions are already coming in. For the Senator, thank you so much for joining us. That conversation is coming up in about half an hour. But before then, 11 passengers died in a grisly road accident involving a PSV matatu and a trailer truck in Ngata area along the Nakuru Eldoret Highway early morning today. Confirming the incident, Nakuru County Police Commander Samuel Ndanyi said the accident occurred at around 3 a.m. and that the matatu, which was headed to Nairobi, had a head-on collision with a trailer. Chichi Josephine opens our broadcast tonight with that report.
It was a dark early Monday morning at Ngata area along the Nakuru Eldoret Highway after a 14-seater PSV matatu and a trailer truck collided head-on, leaving 8 people dead on the spot.
Kwa tuna travel kutoka Kitale. Sasa wakati tulikuja, hata mimi sikuelewa fenye ajali ilitokea. Mimi niliona tu watu wanapika nduru, pia nami napika nduru. Sasa hata sielewi kulikuaje, ndio tukaumia. Nilikuwa na watoto 2, msichana pia naye aliumia. Mdogo hata sijui ako wapi, sijamuona.
Na ukiangalia hiyo truck, hiyo lori ilikuwa naenda upande wa Eldoret. So kuna uwezekano hiyo lori ili lose control ama something else ilifanyika, ndio driver akaweza kuja upande wa right na tukakuwa na head-on collision.
Confirming the incident, Nakuru County Police Commander Samuel Ndanyi said the accident occurred around 3 a.m. when the matatu, which was headed to Nairobi from Kitale, collided with the lorry that was moving towards the opposite direction.
Matatu ilikuwa inatoka sehemu za Kitale ikielekea Nairobi.
So far tumeweza kudhibitisha watu 8 wakiwa wameaga dunia na wengine majeruhi karibu 5 kukiwemo watoto.
The driver of the trailer fled 10 minutes after the accident as the police launched a manhunt to nab him, while the matatu driver was among those who died.
Driver wa lori wakati ajali ilifanyika aliweza kutoweka, mpaka saa hizi hatujampata. Katika wale walioaga dunia, mmoja wao ni driver wa hiyo matatu shuttle.
According to the Nakuru Level 5 Medical Superintendent James Waweru, 3 casualties, among them a 6-year-old, are receiving treatment at the facilities, as one was discharged in the morning. The bodies of the departed were taken to Nakuru Level 5 Hospital mortuary.
Tulipata victims 7. Out of the 7, 3 walikuja kama wamekufa. Kwa hawa kulikuwa mtoto mmoja wa 6 months na mama mmoja na mwanaume mmoja. Wale wabaki watu 4, mmoja alitibiwa na akaenda nyumbani. Saa hii tuko na watu 3 wako kwa hospitali wamelazwa.
Chichi, Josephine, TV47.
Thank you, Chichi, for that. KCSE examination has kicked off countrywide with over 900,000 students sitting the exam. The government assuring the country that it has put efficient strategies to make sure that the process is successful. Nelly Lusigi reports.
This was the picture in different parts of the county. Principal Secretary of Education Belio Kipsang saying that the government has placed strong strategies to deal with cases of fraud and lack of security in the country during the examination.
We are better coordinated, mainly with the multi-agency team. The multi-agency team has been doing a very good job. Our colleagues from the technology side of work, the Communication Authority.
In Mombasa County, Teacher Service Commission boss Nancy Masharia supervised the distribution of exams in Vita area, Mombasa County, where she explained the preparations that are put into place to ensure that the process is successfully completed.
The government is ready. We have copters ready to airlift these exams and so on. And I don't think there are so many in the country, but where we have such hiccups, we're ready.
Busia County, the County Commissioner Kipchumba Ruto said that a total of 22,400 candidates are expected to take the examination, saying that the Department of Security is prepared to face any issues that may occur.
Candidates KCSE. In Busia County, we have 173 centers, and all those centers were provided security, plus the vigilators, the center managers, and the supervisors.
In Marakwet County, candidates sat their exams without any hurdles, but heavy rain, which has been experienced in different parts of the county, disrupted the exercise in areas with bad roads. Speaking during the distribution of exams, Director of Education Henry Lubanga said that the government has enhanced security while candidates take the examination.
In the 82 centers we are having, and therefore we don't have any problem as far as security is concerned.
The government has also issued a stern warning to anyone who gets involved in cheating during the examination. Nelly Lusigi, TV47.
Thank you so much, Nelly, for that, and indeed our best wishes to all the candidates. The Directorate of Criminal Investigations has released photographs of 2 individuals who are suspected of making away with, hear this, 94 million shillings belonging to Quickmart supermarket. The 2 made away with the cash as it was being prepared for transit.
According to the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, 2 individuals, Daniel Mungai Mogedha, the crew commander, and Anthony Ndwiki Waigumo, the driver, executed a clandestine operation from the company's Nairobi headquarters. The 2 workers from security company Wells Fargo allegedly absconded with a truck shortly after it was loaded with the money box, leaving behind the police escort vehicle awaiting clearance. The DCI in its statement indicates that the escort officers, unaware that the truck bearing the registration number KBA 517T had departed just moments ago, the armed escort team inquired with the management about the delay in loading. By the time they realized that neither the truck nor the crew members could be located, the duo had vanished. According to a report from the company's investigations manager, the Isuzu Canter was en route to a bank situated on Nairobi's Kenyatta Avenue, transporting 94 million shillings belonging to Quickmart supermarket. Police in Langata were mobilized to pursue the two individuals, only to find the empty truck abandoned in South Sea. Police now say that a special operations team has been dispatched to track down the suspects. Eric Mene, TV47.
Quite interesting. Now, First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto and her Mama Doing Good program today flagged off 3 mobile clinics alongside other assorted medical equipment set to help citizens access primary health care in 7 SL counties. The medical equipment worth over 65 million Kenya shillings were donated by KfW Development Bank, German Corporation and the Aga Khan University Hospital, complementing government's effort to achieve primary health care. Now, even as that donation was being made, present in State House for the flag-off was the CS for Health, Susan Nakumincha, representatives of Aga Khan and KWF Development Bank, some governors from the beneficiary counties led by Muthomi Njuki of Tharaka Nithi, who is also the chairperson of the Health Committee in the Council of Governors. And the equipment donated include 3 fully equipped mobile clinics to Baringo, Samburu and Marsabit, while refrigerators and transport freezers were distributed to the other 4 counties, including Turkana, Isiolo and West Pokot. Health CS Susan Nakumincha, with much gratitude, noted that equipment will also go a long way in boosting vaccination rates among children in marginalized regions.
Medical equipment we are receiving and handing over today consists of 3 fully equipped mobile clinics, 4 fridges and transport freezers. The mobile clinics will be handed over to Baringo, Marsabit and Samburu counties. Turkana, West Pokot, Mandera and Isiolo counties will each receive a fridge and a transport freezer.
Today's donation is unique because it goes beyond COVID-19 to support the government's universal health coverage program. These mobile clinics will significantly increase the reach and accessibility of healthcare services, bringing them closer to the doorstep of Kenyans. Mobile clinics will facilitate regular health screening through which we can identify diseases early for early interventions, which improves the quality of life for Kenyans.
We are donating 3 fully equipped mobile vaccination clinics and 4 medical fridges, valued at around 65 million Kenya shillings. The clinics and medical fridges will be handed over to the counties of Baringo, Turkana, Marsabit, to West Pokot, Samburu, Isiolo and Mandera.
Medical equipment play a critical role in diagnosis and structure and treatment of diseases, as well as rehabilitation following disease or injury.
As we move towards ensuring that we prevent diseases and promote wellness, one of the main things that we must ensure as a country is that all our children must get their childhood immunization.
Now, despite the government's efforts to stop new HIV infections by 2027, a total of 10 counties in the country reported more than half of the new HIV infections in the year of 2022. According to the National Endemic Disease Control Council, the counties, which include Nairobi, Kisumu, Homa Bay, Nakuru, Siaya, Migori, Uasin Gishu, Kakamega, Kajiado and Narok accounted for 53% of new HIV infections in 2022. In addition, the mother-to-child HIV virus transmission has reduced from 14% in 2013 to 8.6% in 2022. The report further revealed that adolescents and young people aged 15 to 24 years continue to be disproportionately affected by HIV. Indeed, away from that, a lack of cleared and structured channels of operation and a lack of professional responsibility is the cause of engineering mishaps in the country. The government is now working on streamlining accreditation to position local engineers as a viable labor export to foreign countries. This is according to PS for Roads engineer Joseph Mbogwa, who says a strategic global placement work plan to promote the profession locally and increase its lucrativeness.
One of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda pillars was incorporating local professionals in government projects such as the Affordable Housing Project and the 100 Dams Project. This has, however, met unprecedented headwinds.
And to chart a way forward as we engineer a new world in the era of rapidly changing operating environment.
Engineering a new world resonates deeply with our intent, committed to supporting and processing international agreements focused on engineering mobility, ultimately contributing to the development of engineering on the global arena.
Kenya as a labor choice destination would help in easing the high unemployment rates and the poverty levels, which currently stands at almost half the population.
And as such, no point can delink engineering from any aspect of everyday living.
It is imperative that engineers and engineering technologists and technicians to speak in one voice as we engage government to achieve these goals.
This emerged during the launch of the 30th Institution of Engineers of Kenya International Convention, which is set to bring together over 4,000 delegates in the field. Hibak Said for TV47.
Thank you, Hibak, for that. An increase in the rate of theft in Kericho County has elicited mixed reactions among the traders in the region. The move comes after 7 shops were broken into in a period of just 2 weeks. While speaking to the media, one of the traders lamented over his losses, amounting to losing property worth a fortune. Other small-scale traders also complained of their stalls being broken into every night. The traders are now calling on the security forces to come up with measures that can completely eradicate the crime.
Walifunja na wakachukua bidhaa za karibu 10,000. Na pia si duka hii moja, bali kuna maduka mengine ambao wamefunja. Tunaomba sana polisi, ingawa tumezungumza na polisi hapa Kabartikan Police Station, wamekubali kwa tutashirikiana pamoja ili tutatue hii shida ya wizi. Naomba pia watu tushirikiane na wanabiashara wengine ili tutatue shida hii.
Kwa majina yangu naitwa Betty Mutai. Tumekuja hapa sababu tuko na shida mingi sana. Maduka yanapomolewa, mananasi yetu naibiwa, na hatujui nani atachunga sisi, na serikali imekuwa mbali sana. Wamewacha sisi kwa muda mrefu. Sasa tunaomba serikali kuja saidia sisi. Tunakopa loan, sisi hapana lipa loan kwa sababu hakuna kitu ya kuuza, tunapata asubuhi imeibiwa.
Mambo hapa yameharibika sana. Hatujui tutatenda lini, tufanye nini, kwa sababu hata wamama wa mananasi wanafunika vitu vyao, kazi za biashara wanafunika asubuhi.
Now, Professor Petr Fiala, the Prime Minister of the Czech Republic, is in Kenya. Professor Fiala was received at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport by Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi. The Czech Premier is currently on a 3-day official visit to Kenya, during which he will hold discussions with senior government officials and industry leaders ahead of his official reception at State House, Nairobi, by President William Ruto on Tuesday. Actually, that reception will take place tomorrow, and the visit by Professor Petr Fiala aims to strengthen cooperation, collaboration and partnership between Kenya and the Czech Republic across various sectors. Several bilateral agreements are expected to be signed between the two nations during his visit. Now, residents of Kwale County have been urged to utilize the Ombudsman's office to submit their complaints for resolution without resorting to legal proceedings. The chairperson of this office, that is Florence Kajuju, has stated that they aim to establish the Commission on Administrative Justice (CAJ) office, which will receive the complaints regarding various matters related to the county government's operations affecting the citizens. Speaking after a meeting with Kwale Governor Fatuma Achani, Kajuju indicated that the Commission is focused on addressing potential injustices that may arise in the implementation of projects funded by the Central Bank in collaboration with the national government to combat climate change through the county's development initiatives. Now, the county government of Mombasa has today flagged off a 50 million shillings consignment of medicine and disposables purchased from the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, KEMSA, at the Port Reitz Sub-County Hospital to be distributed across 47 medical facilities in the county. The consignment, which has been flagged off by the county governor Abdul Somad Nasir, accompanied by the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya leader Raila Odinga, will go a long way to ensure adequate medicines where patients will be exempted from purchasing medicines at an expensive cost at the pharmacies. The county government of Mombasa has also adopted a Mombasa Care NHIF comprehensive cover program that has seen 16,000 families access affordable medical services, therefore promoting the universal health coverage.
Tumefanya mpango ya kuwa tutakuwa na ile facility improvement sisi tumekuwa nayo kitambo. Na sasa every facility pesa ile inaingia from NHIF will not be going to the county revenue, itaenda kwa ile facility yenyewe ili facility iweze kujiboresha. Katika hospitali hii kitu ambao kwamba tunataka kufanya immediately, kuna mashini ya x-ray ambao kwamba tutaweza kufanya sisi wenyewe kama county, and we are changing the infrastructure iwe ni ya kisasa pamoja kuwe na ukuta. Kila sub-county katika Mombasa iwe na hospitali ambayo itafanya kazi masaa 24 tuweze kupunguza ile pressure pale katika cost center.
Sasa tungependa kuona kama serikali kuu ya juu vile vile inatekeleza wajibu wake, badala ya kusema maneno tupu domo kaya. Gharama maisha bado imepanda sana. Bei ya unga, bei ya mafuta, petroli, sukari, sitima, sivyo?
Now, to what we had informed you earlier, the Interior and National Administration Cabinet Secretary, that is Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, has gazetted Monday, November 13th, 2023, that is next Monday, a public holiday following the decision by the Cabinet sitting in Mombasa on Friday, November 3rd, 2023. Now, on that day, citizens shall be expected to plant trees as a patriotic contribution to the national efforts to save our country from the devastating effects of climate change. National examinations scheduled for that day shall proceed normally. You now know that 13th of November 2023, that is next week Monday, is a public holiday thanks to the Gazette notice by Interior and National Administration Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki, who has gazetted that day as a public holiday following the decision by the Cabinet sitting in Mombasa on Friday, November 3rd, 2023, that on that day citizens shall be expected to plant trees as a patriotic contribution to the national efforts to save our country from the devastating effects of climate change. Now, the national examinations scheduled for that day shall proceed normally. Let's get sporty now. And agitated Shabana Football Club fans are pushing for the ouster of the club's management over its poor run of results that sees them sit at the bottom of the Kenya Premier League table. The fans singled out its management and sponsors for not making crucial changes in ensuring the team records good results. They also agitated for a proper ticketing system so that the club can reap maximum amount. This is after allegations of fake tickets issued to fans during the weekend's game against Bandari FC. Shabana FC's miserable season suffered its latest of many setbacks on Sunday as they went down 2-1 at the hands of Bandari FC.
We have a few issues to put across. Number one, we are not happy with the performance which has been reoccurring recently, because we've been conceding for 4 games now in consecutive. The management is not doing anything at all. They have not come out to speak to us as fans, because we really commit ourselves to attend matches. We use a lot of fares. Like right now, we are from Mombasa. We've used over 6,000 with the kind of economy. We don't have money. We really make efforts to make sure we attend games. So we are sad. We want the management to come out and address us on what they are doing about the
great disappointment that we have very many guys here who sacrificed their money, their time to travel with the team all the way to Mombasa. We went on Friday. We've been in Mombasa. We've waited for the team to play. As they did yesterday, we lost. It was so unfortunate that we have to call upon our coach to bring in our talented players.
We are so hearted. Juu tumekuwa tukitravel kwenda mbali na tunarudi na matokeo mbaya. Sasa tujui shida ni gani. Lakini kitu ya kwanza saa hii watu tunataka management yote iende kaende. So that tupate watu wengine wageni tuone vile inakuwa.
Now, Junior Golf Foundation Kenya has received a batch of 24,000 golf balls from DP World, the smart logistics provider and title partner of the DP World Tour. The golf balls received are part of the DP World's Second Life Container initiative that has been on a journey mission to collect used and unwanted golf balls to give back to grassroots golf and grow the game. The balls will be distributed to 30 golf clubs across the country to help in nurturing talent in Kenyan juniors starting from the age of 5 years old. Speaking during the event, Junior Golf Foundation President Regina Gashora expressed her joy and appreciation, adding that the balls will complete their junior training program full circle, as now children will have access to golf balls, golf kits and well-trained coaches to grow the sport.
The beauty of this golf ball is a show of the much work that is being done by the Junior Golf Foundation, and out of this we've seen the result of our ladies Kenya team that has just come from Rwanda, that won the East Africa Challenge that had several countries. There were actually 7.
And to receive this team and to say hongera to this team, and at the same time to receive 24,000 golf balls donated by DP World at the same time to help grow the game of golf at the grassroots, in communities, in our clubs, and just to send a very strong message that golf is not the elitist sport it is projected or painted to be. We want golf to be played by everybody. We want golf to be a mass sport. These 24,000 balls are going to go deep into the communities, into clubs, and it's just part of ensuring that we have the right equipment, the right environment, and the right conditions to grow the game of golf all round. So we are delighted.